Hello, everybody. It is Carrie Welt, the Me and FHB and Me, coming to you live for today's life lesson from This Not So Secret Gardener. I've got Holly here. She's hanging out with me, or maybe she's going to go somewhere else. She was looking out the window waiting for the dogs to get walked down the street. It's a very important part of a dog's day, and she loves to make sure she does not miss it. Anyways, so I mentioned in my last video that I was super tired. I've been doing some traveling here lately, but I'm also just coming off of a really busy season. The intensity with which it took to write and finish the book has left me just tired. And while I have learned over the years to be really vigilant about my physical rest, my girlfriends watching will laugh because I'm always the one that's asleep by like 9:30, 10 o'clock max. If I make it to 11 o'clock, I am doing really good. And I'm always asking, like, did I get a point for that? Do I get a prize for staying up? I'm good about getting my rest physically because I know that my health depends on it. I got Bell's palsy 3.5 years ago, and my immune system just will kick all of those symptoms back up if I'm not really vigilant about my health and about my sleep. So I've been really good about getting my physical sleep, but yet I'm still feeling exhausted and depleted and just kind of, I hate to say dry if that's the right word, but empty a little bit. And I couldn't really figure it out. And I walked yesterday. I was listening to a podcast that I listen to pretty much every single week. It's called The Happy Hour with Jamie Ivey, and she had on a guest who, thank goodness, perfect timing for me, was an author who wrote a book called Sacred Rest. And it says, recover your life, renew your energy, and restore your sanity. And mind you, I have not read the book yet, so I'm not an expert on rest at this point. But she was a medical doctor. The woman who wrote it, her name is Sandra Dalton Smith. She's a medical doctor. And what she did was she realized that this nation, all of us, are depleted in rest. But it's not just physical rest. And she identified 7 different types of rest. And I had this aha moment of yes, I keep trying to get more sleep, and more sleep is not necessarily refreshing me. And my dog, I don't know if you can hear her. She is over here. Now, of course, you're not going to do it, are you? Are you gonna get in there? She's trying to get underneath the couch. Anyway, she's making a whole lot of noise, so pardon her interruption. Anyways, now of course she's going back to digging underneath the couch. Anyways, the point is, I had a major aha moment about rest, that it wasn't just about physical rest. And the 7 types of rest that she identifies that we need are physical, clearly, mental, spiritual, emotional, sensory. All you mamas who are constantly being with little bitty ones, remember how hard it was when they were all touching you and you just needed a break. You needed to go to the bathroom all by yourself, nobody touch you. That's a huge one. You need sensory rest. Social rest. One of the things she talked about was the fact that it's not that we need to be less social. It means we need to be social with the right kind of people who fill us up and don't drain us. If we're being social but doing it with things that are in people who are sucking the life out of us, we need some rest from that, and we need to be restored by friendships that are pouring into us. And then creative rest was another one as well. I'm coming out of a season where I have been working my creative brain to the bone, and it has left me parched. And I need some time, but I also need to be stimulated with some creativity that is different from what I was doing in order to kind of refresh and re-stimulate my brain. So I just wanted to share with those with you today, because some of you may also be feeling tired and exhausted and drained in a way that you don't know what it is, But take a look at these: physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, sensory, social, and creative. Take a look at those areas in your life and think about, are you depleted in those areas? Have you overspent yourself in those? And maybe get this woman's book and see if there's a way to pour back into those things as well, and get your rest right. So that is your life lesson from this Not So Secret Gardener on a Friday. So everybody go get some rest, y'all. Bye.